Hi, 4th and 5th graders. The second project you are going to do is using what you learned from the first one and making it pop a little bit more by using arced lines to give your hand some depth. Now you have a couple options I didn't really talk about when you're coloring. So you can color your hands all one color with white, or you can do them different colors like I did. But I do want you to do color white in the hands. Same thing in the background, but the background needs to be color black, color black. Hopefully you guys all have a black marker, black crayon. I use marker on these, but use what you have at home. I hope you like it. Okay, so this one, we are going to put our hand at a random place on the picture and trace it. Try to trace it kind of snugly close to your hand. You want your fingers out a little bit so that way you can get in between them when you trace. And then if you have space for 3 of them, do 3 of them. If you don't have space for 3 of them, just do 2, maybe 2 and a partial. If they overlap, that's okay. My hands are probably bigger than yours, so we'll just keep going with what I got to fill up a little bit of space. Then I'm going to use my Sharpie and trace around those pencil lines just to make those lines nice and clean. Next, I am going to do some curved lines to make this look a little bit three-dimensional, like my fingers are coming off the page. I'm going to do that with all of this first one. I think it would be easiest if we do one hand at a time. And then when I get to my whole hand, it's gonna need to go one big line around all of that. So I'll show you what I mean in this one. So it's gonna be a little different than my fingers. I don't want bumpy lines going through my hand because that's not the way that my hand is. It's one big part, not lots of little parts like my fingers are. Okay, so again, I'm gonna do the fingers one at a time. But this part of my hand needs to be one big arc. And then my thumb gets its own little arcs as well. But when I get here, since it's one part of my hand, I need to arc the whole thing again. Same thing with my arm. Our background is going to be a little bit different, so I would like to color our hands and then go back to the background. Okay, so now we are going to color every other spot. You can do your hands in the same colors, or you can do them in different colors. But every other spot needs to be white color, white color. Notice I start at the end of my fingers, where my fingers meet my hand, so that way it doesn't end up being like this one colored and this one colored and this one colored and this one colored. I want this whole thing to be colored, so then all these fingers are white. So that way it doesn't look like I messed up. Okay, next I am going to get my Sharpie back out and we're gonna draw some circles to fill up the negative space, the background space. So just with my Sharpie, I'm gonna draw